If you are thinking about making a move to Phoenix, Arizona, and you're still unsure about where you want to live, the process to narrow it down can be a little bit challenging. One of the big discussions we always have when people reach out to us is trying to get a general idea on what your lifestyle goals are. What are the neighborhoods that are out here that will truly give you that dream scenario when you're looking to find a new home? But we also have a lot of conversations that lean towards what are the areas that have the most upside potential for future growth when it comes to my home's value? And that is the conversation we are going to have today. I've got a list of 10 big commercial developments that are currently under construction here in the Phoenix metro area that could significantly have a pretty good impact on surrounding home values. And stick around for the entire list because every area is completely different, and we're going to cover multiple price points for anybody who might be looking for an opportunity. So if you think that might be helpful to you, then stay tuned. What's up, everybody? It's Greg Corbett with the AZ Lifestyle Group right here in Phoenix, Arizona. If this is your first time to this channel and you're looking to find out everything you need to know about what it's like living in and or moving to the Phoenix metro area, including all the areas that might have some potential upside in the future, make sure to hit that subscribe button and click the bell so you can be notified whenever we post a new video. We are helping people from all over when it comes to finding the best places and neighborhoods to live here, and we absolutely love it. So if you're even thinking about making a move and you need any assistance whatsoever, give us a call, send us a text, shoot us an email, however you want to get hold of us. We got your back when it comes to moving to the Phoenix metro. All right, so let's go ahead and jump right into this. I want you guys to know, I put this together in no particular order. My goal was just to kind of really dig into some of the big name projects that are currently in the works right now and then pass them along so that it could potentially guide you in choosing an area or neighborhood to live. We have a lot of people that are like, hey, what are some areas that could have some future growth coming up? So, depending on the person, you might love living close to some of these, you might want to stay away from them. So it's really going to depend on what your goals are. I can say that these should generate a lot of traffic. So let's go ahead and dig into it. All right, so project number one on my list takes us out to the West Valley. We're going to look at Glendale, and we're going to look at the Vi Resort that's opening in 2024. And we've been keeping an eye on this for quite some time. It's a huge project. It's going to draw a lot of interest. It's going to draw some big crowds. It looks like a amazing place to be. It's not only the Vi Resort, but it's also going to be right next to the Mattel Adventure Park. So this is a new theme park that's going to be opening right next door to Vi. So this is a pretty massive plan that's going to be going on from a location point of view. If you kind of dial it in here to Glendale, you're right next to State Farm Stadium in the Westgate area. So a lot of the surrounding neighborhoods are going to be potentially affected by, being close to something like a project like this. So this is a reason why we want to bring it up. I would definitely go and check out some of the footage on what's going on here. It's a pretty in-depth, resort that they're going to be bringing in here. And so this is going to draw interest in people from throughout the valley and obviously probably coming in from other parts of the U.S. as well. So it's going to be expensive, but it's going to be a fun place. It looks pretty amazing. We're going to see how it all plays out. But again, when you're looking at potential areas to move in, these are the type of projects that I think are important. All right, project number two on my list takes us into Phoenix for the Paradise Valley Mall redevelopment that's currently going on. If we go over to the map here, we're going to zero in on Tatum and Cactus, just east of the 51 freeway. And this is the old Paradise Valley Mall that was demoed a couple years ago. And so now they're redeveloping right now. If you go to the PV website, you can kind of see some renderings on what's going on over here, get some pictures. This is going to be a nice project. It's going to bring in a lot of new retail development. It's going to bring in some new housing, that type of thing. So, but I think if you kind of are looking in the area of Phoenix in this particular spot, definitely something that could draw you in, that could be an effect on home values later on. Real quick, you guys, for those of you who are looking to make a move here to the Phoenix metro area and you've got more questions regarding some of the cities, neighborhoods, suburbs around the Phoenix metro, let us know down in the comments below which areas that you need more info on so that we can focus on that for future videos. We appreciate it. All right, so speaking of older malls that are being shut down and redeveloped, let's take a look at Metro Center. So we're going to swing over to the map over here to the I-17 on Dunlap. We're still in Phoenix. If we kind of scroll into this area here, this is going to be where this new Metro Center redevelopment is. This project or the plans as far as closing on this just happened recently. So we're a little bit earlier in the stages as far as some of the renderings and what the plans are and that type of thing. But it does seem like they're going to be adding some housing and they're going to be adding some retail and really just bringing a very hugely needed upgrade to the I-17 and Dunlap area. But that, again, bringing in that renovation around that area, tying in the light rail to it, that could be something when you're looking at surrounding areas on what are some opportunities for you. All right, number 4 on my list takes us out to the East Valley, and we're going to look at Cannon Beach. This is another project under construction. We'll give you kind of some renderings of what's going on here. Let me show you where we're at location-wise. This is in Mesa, but basically on the edge of Gilbert as well. So you're right next to Gilbert. You can see some of the stuff here, Morrison Ranch, Cooley Station, that type of thing. So Power and Warner just north of the 202. That's going to be this location in here. And then, let's kind of circle back to getting a general feel and idea on what this looks like. So another fun project, kind of a beach, surf, retail, shopping, dining, you name it, anything you can think of is going to be going to be all set up right here. So this looks like a really fun project that's going to bring a lot of opportunities to the East Valley along with everything else that's out there. All right, on to project number 5. This might be the most well-known. This is what everybody is talking about. A lot of things kind of revolve around what's going on with Taiwan Semiconductor. So we've got, I'll give you a kind of an idea on where they're located and where they've got their new fab going in. This is off the I-17 north part of the 303. So when you're taking the 303 out into areas like Peoria and the Vistanza area, that type of thing, or if you're this is right near Anthem, Norterra, and some of the North Phoenix stuff going on there. You can kind of get a general idea on what's going on with the progress here. They are doing a good job getting this thing done. But what I think is really important, again, when it comes to when people decide, number one, what's the area that they want to live in. This 303, and I wanted to bring this up in this video in general, the 303 is expanding like crazy. So everybody who's kind of moving in from the Peoria side, north part of Phoenix, Glendale, even into like Surprise. There's so much going on with the 303. A lot of that draw is this TMC plant, that type of thing. There's going to be a lot of jobs that are created with that. So again, I think this is a huge opportunity for the Northwest Valley and everything that's going on off of the 303. So definitely keep an eye on that. Again, number 5 on my list, but might be the biggest project that we're seeing right now. Sticking with the chip manufacturing in the semiconductor field, we're going to talk about KPCT. They have a new facility down in Casa Grande. So let's kind of bring up Casa Grande here. I'm not exactly sure where this facility is going to be, but Casa Grande is basically about 45 minutes south of Phoenix. If you're coming in from Sky Harbor Airport, you can get to Casa Grande in about 45 minutes. So it is a community that has a lot of new development. If you're looking at places like Casa Grande, looking at places like Maricopa, that type of thing, Coolidge, Florence, those are the areas in like Pinal County that are going to offer you some of the cheaper housing. So if you're looking at price points that are a little bit less, a little bit further out of town, those are the areas that you might want to hit up. But there's going to be we're seeing a lot of new developments hitting Casa Grande. Casa Grande is kind of in between Phoenix and Tucson. And we expect over the next 10, 20 years, a lot of development coming in between Phoenix and Tucson. So I think this is one to keep an eye on if you're looking for an area that might be outside of Phoenix, but might give you a little bit more of an aggressive price point, a lower price point to get in on the entry level side. This could offer you an opportunity. All right, staying with what's going on in Pinal County a little bit with some of the new developments and some of the new stuff going on is this news that we got from Nikola that they're going to be moving their battery manufacturing to Coolidge. So if we show you here on a map where this is going to be a little bit further going down the 10 again, kind of going towards Tucson a little bit. You're probably an hour outside of what's going on in most of the Phoenix metro, but we are finding a lot of people are trying to, whether they're coming out for job opportunities or they're looking for more affordable housing, you can find that in Pinal County, in Casa Grande, Coolidge, that type of thing. So again, depending on your situation, this might be important for you to know, but we want to share it with you because there's so much growth going on all over the place. All right, for number 8 on my list, let's go back up north and head into Scottsdale. We're going to take a look at this new development called the Sydney. This is going to be another, Scottsdale obviously has a lot of stuff already going on. And so it's just getting lots of new stuff coming in all the time. But let's take a look at the map and you can kind of get a general idea on where this is at. This is right off the 101. You're kind of on the north side of Salt River Fields. You're just northwest of Talking Stick Resort, that type of thing. So inside the 101, you got Gainey Ranch, McCormick Ranch, and all the stuff around here. Obviously, there's already a lot of popularity within these neighborhoods and that type of thing. So hard to say if you're going to have an opportunity for a lot of future home value growth in these when we're already, very, very high. But I would say this is stuff you still want to keep an eye on. There's going to be new stuff coming in. It's going to be more reasons for people that want to live there. So it still could be an opportunity, just may not look as good of a potential as some of the other places. All right, number 9 on my list. We are staying in Scottsdale, also Paradise Valley. We're looking at the Ritz-Carlton. I've got the website up for the Ritz-Carlton Resort Hotel. This is going to be one of the big things that is coming in, along with a lot of housing, very, very high-end luxury housing that's going to be in this area. If we kind of take you to the map here, we're at Scottsdale and Lincoln, the northwest corner of Scottsdale and Lincoln, so you can kind of get a general idea on that. And then, let me just kind of show some of the renderings on what some of this stuff is going to look like, so you get a general look and feel on what the plan is for not only the Ritz-Carlton Resort, but the Ritz-Carlton residences and some of the estates here. Here's kind of some of the estates. So for anybody who's looking on the very high luxury end, you kind of get a general feel of what's going on this side as well. We've got some updated pricing. Again, this is all multi-million-dollar projects, that type of thing, but it's going to bring a lot of money into the area. Scottsdale is already obviously very expensive, along with Paradise Valley and that type of thing, but we keep seeing prices going up, and all of these new projects continue to bring new people in here. So if you're looking for the high-end luxury side, definitely check this out and give us a call and talk to us about it. All right, on to number 10, the last one on my list. We started in the West Valley and we'll end in the West Valley, and this is the phase 1 of the Goodyear Air Park, and this is going to be another big development. Let me show you on the map where we're at here. So if you come over into Goodyear, this is right off Estrella Parkway, kind of going into the Estrella Mountain Ranch area. Obviously, a lot of projects when it comes to new housing going on in the West Valley here, around Goodyear, around Avondale, that type of thing. So we're going to continue to see a lot of growth on that side. I think there's a lot of opportunity when you're looking in these areas as well. And you're obviously going to have like a little bit more affordable housing when you're looking out here versus some of the areas that we just talked about in Scottsdale, Paradise Valley, that type of thing. So this is an area to keep an eye on. This is a project that you want to take a look at. Again, we're going to look for opportunities where people are going to be bringing in jobs. We're going to be bringing in new retail, new reasons why people want to live there. And anytime you're going to see that, I think there's a good opportunity to potentially see some home value growth over the next several years. All right, guys, so hopefully that gives you a good idea of kind of what's going on here around the Phoenix metro area, some potential areas to target if you're looking to make a move, and try to understand what areas might have some upside potential coming up here in the future. If you guys have any questions at all, that's what we're here for. We're here to help guide you in the right direction when it comes to the best places and neighborhoods to live here. We're also here to help guide you when it comes to this crazy housing market we're dealing with right now. So if you have any questions at all, please reach out to us. Give us a call, send us a text, shoot us an email, however you want to get a hold of us. We got your back. And until the next video, we'll catch you later.